What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you
All right, gang, we back. Okay, I guess we shouldn't be surprised at this. Flintlock Siege of Dawn loses 70% of its already anemic player base in just over a week. Okay, that is a new level of pathetic. I don't have any medicine. As I told you, I'm sick. So I'm sipping on champagne and cran mango. I call it dirty spray. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I don't really have too much to say about this. 844 will be, Lord have mercy. God damn. God damn. The fuck, you only got 100 players. Peak that. See, you couldn't even get to 1,000 people to buy this game on. Bruh. You couldn't even get 1,000 people to download this game.
Take a few steps.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. But it's the Sweet Baby Death Kiss. Okay? It's the Sweet Baby Death Kiss. You see this not recommended. The game feels unfinished. The store page describes it as Souls Light, and that's what it is in the worst possible ways. Light on the build, depth, and variety. Light on the difficulty, light on the content and length of the damn game. I completed the main story, including all side quests, all Inky Feathers, and all shrines in 11.5 hours. I played on normal, so maybe the hard difficulty is more of a challenge, but the big bosses were trivial. Even the final boss fell over pretty quick, and the story is nothing to speak of. Oh, and the game kept crashing for me. Thankfully, the game seems to save its state before exiting, even on a crash, so I never lost any progress. Don't get me wrong, I had some fun. I wouldn't have spent 11.5 hours on it if there was no fun to be had. It's particularly satisfying to switch between melee and ranged combat relatively fluidly, or to shoot a suspiciously well placed explosive barrel to clear a pack of enemies, but that fails to make up for everything the game lacks. So, I mean, you see right there, okay? You see right there. In the meantime, we got to talk about MoistCr1tikals. Because MoistCr1tikals had a debate with Sneako about, you know, what they was talking about.
tranny demons.
And from what I can tell, unfortunately, because I watch MoistCr1tikals sometimes. I wouldn't say that I'm a fan, but I watch him sometimes. Oh, your boy got his cheeks absolutely spread for everyone to see. It was not a pretty sight. So let's play this clip and let's react to it.
Do you believe that somebody can go through hormone therapy? Can they change their gender if they're a child?
I think that's totally fine as long as everyone is consenting.
What? What the fuck?
That's fucking insane. You think a child should be able to chop their fucking dick off? I know what he's doing. This nigga's glazing the cancel mob. I mean, absolutely glazing it. He don't want to. He ain't trying to get canceled. That's what that is. What? There's no way any logical human being could think it's okay for a child to walk in and say, "Hey man, I don't want my dick no more." Under no circumstances. Let's continue.
Okay, so as long as
Your
everyone...
parents are okay with it and you are okay with it, I think that's totally a familial decision to make. Yeah.
Okay, so a child can cut their penis off and take hormone blockers and change their biology forever, but they can't get married?
So that's a decision that now extends beyond the family, because now you're bringing in a different party. So if you have someone that's your age coming in saying, "I want to marry that child,"
What?
I don't think that can happen under any circumstance.
Oh my fucking God. Nigga, what? The fuck are you talking about? Okay, so let's break this down. First of all, I see a lot of people in the comments saying that, you know, both of them took a L here. There's Savvy. Shout out to my girl Savvy.
Let me suck them titties, baby.
You know what I'm saying? But I gotta be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
I think y'all took this the wrong way. Now I don't know Sneako. I've seen him on Fresh and Fit a couple of times. But I don't know exactly what he meant, but I think I know what he meant. I don't think Sneako was saying that a child should be able to. I don't think he's with the idea that a child should be able to get married. I think he's making a comparison. How is it okay for a child to determine that they can cut their dick off, no problem, a life-changing event that you can't come back from, but it's not okay for a child to say to consent to getting married? The entire conversation here is consent. You got to make that shit make sense. So you mean to tell me I can't get married because I don't have the mental capacity to understand the decision I'm making, even though I can just simply leave that person. But I can damn sure cut my dick off, no problem. You can't make this shit up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
You cannot make this shit up. Let's continue.
But it's still a personal decision. You're still deciding.
Because there's
take the other party out of the equation. It's a personal decision. If I'm 16.
And by the way, nobody's saying the older party is demanding. It's still a personal decision. The child can say no. By the way, I'm not advocating that a child gets married to someone who is older. I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying on an intellectual level, if a child can consent to getting surgery that makes life-altering changes that they can't roll back, then how can a child not make a decision to get married to someone? You got to make that shit make sense.
And I personally want to marry this girl. She's beautiful. She's 21 years old. Her family wants to do it. My family wants to do it. You're saying I can't do that. We're both consenting. I'm ready to go. I'm physically mature, but I'm not allowed to marry because Moist says that woman's a pedophile. But if then the next day I leave it, I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off, I can go right into the clinic, snip it off, and start taking HRT like Chris Tyson. That's a society that makes sense to you?
It is. I believe everyone has complete. Yep. I believe everyone has the right to do with their body what they want to do.
Oh. Well, wait a fucking minute. But you just said, if I'm consenting to being married to a 21-year-old as a 16-year-old, that's what I want to do with my motherfucking body. How you? Wow, you cannot, man. You can't. Man, this boy got his cheeks spread wide open over on the internet. There's some other reactions. Oh, Jesus Christ, I lost him. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I hate when I do that. Where is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I saw Nick Merckx had responded to this. Hold on, here's another clip.
It's important to talk to cancel people like this because you have access to the biggest. It's important to talk to cancel people like this because you have access to the biggest platform. And again, I'm
always willing to talk to people.
Like, yeah, you are, but it's different. Most people aren't. Most people aren't because and you're probably not even going to be able to upload this on your YouTube channel, which is fine. It's not going to get the millions of views. We'll see if you upload it, but are you going to upload it? You're not.
I probably will. Yeah, I did the last one. Like
you edited it up though. You cut it up.
I gave you the full thing so you could post the full thing. The only reason I did that was so it wasn't just a one-to-one from it. That's all.
Okay.
But it still had all of our conversation.
It's important.
So, yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, there you go. Sneako says it's been 24 hours. You still haven't uploaded the debate, like you said. What are you afraid of? No edits this time around. Be a man of word. Here's Nick Merckx and his take on it. Let's see what he had to say.
He and his family, he and she and that family is making that decision for that child's life. If that's the path they want to go down, it's like choosing a fucking sport. You can do what you want to do.
Nigga, excuse me?
You can do what you want to do?
No, it's not.
Hold on, let me play that back because that was low.
Sneako's trying. He and she and that family is making that decision for that child's life. If that's the path they want to go down, it's like choosing a fucking sport. You can do what you want to do.
No, it's not.
You can do what you want to do?
No, it's not. You go play a sport, you quit, nothing changes. You cut off your dick, you can't glue it back on. This guy's a brick, man. Yep. This guy's a brick. I thought he was smarter than this, man.
Yep.
On God. I thought this guy was smarter than...
Did this nigga just say on God?
What?
Hey, man, you need to lay off the niggas, man.
This. What did he just say right there? What was that? Is this photoshopped? This is AI. Why does Sneako let him say that, man? Well, what did he just say?
Yeah, that is not harming anybody.
It literally harms their body.
Oh.
Their body changes physically. They have the highest suicide rate out of any demographic.
It's their decision to make. It is their
choice.
But it's not
in
relation to
choice.
Wow. I just don't get it, man. How did we get to this point? Look at Sneako calling out Keemstar.
Keemstar. Critical versus Sneako debate scorecard. Critical -10 points. Sneako -10 points. Both lose by TKO. Hey, Keemstar, you're coping. You're trying to say that I'm a bad person for saying 16-year-olds can get married. Adults can get married after they reach puberty because you receive so much backlash for being 45 and marrying a 19-year-old. So,
oh, damn. Is that true? Somebody in the comments tell me. Is that true? Like, listen, I wouldn't judge you for it, but you can't be talking shit. Ooh, wrong sound.
You're using me to try to deflect the cancel culture off of you. Stop lying. Tell me why you disagree with what I said. Adults can't get married? If you don't believe that 16-year-old can get married, then what is an adult? Is it the legal definition? Why am I wrong? The only reason he's saying both sides are wrong is because this conversation is the most difficult to have, and no one has the balls to talk about it except for me. Let's be real, bro. And it's not even exposed. This is public information. I remember seeing this on Twitter all the time. Every time anybody would call out Keemstar, they would say, "You're a pedo. You married a 19-year-old. Do I think it's bad that Keemstar married a 19-year-old? He's 45? No, I don't. But I know that the pressure gets to him. Stop capping. Sneako, I actually love you. I haven't seen your vids in a Keemstar.
But Sneako been on the road lately. He been on the road. He's squabbling.
Yeah, they squabbling out there.
Definitely
now.
squabbling.
Yeah.
Now, is there a wider conversation to be had about whether a 16-year-old can get married? I don't know. I think there's an intellectual conversation that can be had. I think there's places like in Texas, 16, you can consent. Like, one thing that never made sense to me is that if I'm 18 in high school as a senior and a chick comes in high school 14, right, and turns 15 her freshman year, because I know my birthday came late. I don't know about y'all, but my birthday was in September. My birthday came late. So I fall in love with a 14-year-old girl at 18. Apparently that's okay. Okay? Apparently that's okay. She turns 15, let's say 3.5 years later, she's a senior. She's 17, right? I'm fucking, 21, right? I'm protected by the Romeo and Juliet law. But what happens if we break up and then we get back together? Am I now a pedophile? Wait. What happens if I go to a party with her and her friend, right? She decides to go home early. Her and her friend are the same age. They're both 17. And I sleep with her friend. They're the same age. Am I a pedophile now? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. Like, but wait, they're the same age. So on one end, I'm protected by Romeo and Juliet law, but am I still a pedophile or no? I don't get it. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.